You know what the craziest thing right now is? In this season, where there's headliner titles like RIZZ, even Tensor to an extent, and maybe in WeChat Atelier, you know what's getting the most motion in my channel? It's Classroom the Elite. Now, the first episode of RIZZ hasn't gone up yet, but I don't have confidence that an episode like that is really gonna dominate the viewership. This shit hit like 30k plus views. And it's fucking wild. Classroom the Elite has always had some popularity in my channel for sure, but I didn't think it would do this well. I think this is a result of what? A combination of course, it dropping 4 episodes as a batch, which had its basically first like arc completed versus Hosen, right? And it was strong, it was hype. I think that if it dropped only 1 episode, it would have definitely been more like ReZero or some other episode-esque, right? Where it's just like calm before the storm, setting stuff up. KOJI had a very strong beginning, explosive start, and they showed off their new production value. The art style changed, the overall compositing changed, everything about it just looks better. It's clean, it's concise. Some people still have their issues with it, but at this point it's nitpicking. Classroom Elite has never looked better, and I'm so fucking glad this anime is getting the treatment that I prayed for. In terms of the story, damn, shit's getting crazy. So, White Room Assassin sent to assassinate Ayano KOJI. Assassinate as in just get him expelled. And we're doing some chin analysis. I looked at the height as well, right, of how tall they could be. They made it pretty obscure when, you know, Director Tsukihiro was talking to that person, but that person was roughly the same height. And we were talking about how Hosen can't be because of the chin or whatnot. At this point, KOJI has pretty much confirmed in his mind that it can't be Hosen. Why? Because someone as dumb as him, like a gorilla, can't be from the White Room. In fact, ICHIKA, who was able to polish his rough plan, came out on top. And if there again is a choice between Hosen, Nanase, and ICHIKA, it's going to be a coin toss between Nanase and ICHIKA. And I'm going to go with Nanase simply on the premise of what? Something very suspicious about her personality, talking in male POV. And maybe this is, you know, talking on behalf of maybe the White Room's director. We don't know. On the other side of the group, Yagami is pretty sus, other than the fact that he knows Kushida's middle school lore probably, and that kind of like interferes with the timeline of like White Room studies. I don't know exactly how long the education curriculum at the White Room is, but who knows when they're allowed out, who knows, maybe this was just a thing that happened through kindergarten, I don't know. The conflict with Hosen was fucking crazy. The blade that we took to cook for ICHIKA was stolen, returned, and then Hosen used it to do what? Stab himself and frame Ayano KOJI. But KOJI is so smart. Bro fucking locks in, stabs himself before anyone could do it. How does he have so much aura? He literally got hurt, yet he won. Because this is not just your regular battle shonen Unga Bunga fight. And this is Classroom the Elite. And by stabbing himself first, he won. I think it's also crazy how Hosen had the resolve to stab himself, probably in the leg. Fucking insane. And another thing is, Suzune. Horikita Suzune. Wow. Impressive. Totally different character. Haircut Suzune is on a different level. She is a true leader right now. I think Ayano KOJI is proud. I think if he is a masterpiece of the White Room, I think Suzune should be proud that he is Ayano KOJI's masterpiece right now. Let's see what happens today. Damn, Yukimura aura farming in the middle! Yo, I'm telling you, bro, Yukimura, bro, put some respect on Iki become the ops. What the fuck? Yo, Iki thinks he's in. We gotta knock him down a couple levels. This dude is fucking power tripping. What the hell? Nah, Pseudo knows. Pseudo knows. He saw Ida Koji's potential. K knows. Karuizawa K understands. She always wants her boyfriend to pop off, but she's like, shh. Nice character acting. Soundtrack is silent, you know, very menacing. And you know what I realized? There's one character here that's wasting oxygen. And she's here right now. Two background characters, number 7,362 and 437, hasn't been here for 3 seasons. But that girl has, in the pink. I don't even want to say her fucking name, it disgusts me. Oh! What are you doing? Do something! The opening just finished and I just got pissed off thinking a little bit more. Sakura didn't even try to protect Koji. She didn't even try. Nothing. Her entire role was simply from, she didn't even say anything. She didn't even say, oh, action. Listen, Kay didn't say anything either. Okay, she's trying to lay low, right? And she's contributed a lot, okay? So I will give her a pass. She didn't even fucking say anything, bro. The fuck? Oh.
理事長代理との話し合いは終わったよ。
What's going on, sensei? Yo, damn. Yo, this stairway is iconic, man. I keep telling you, there's a lot of significant scenes that happen. Dude, she... Oh my god. Oh my god. Episode 5. The 20 million man. This is crazy title. Yo, this shit's straight up some One Piece stuff after Alabasta. After the most hottest rookie saying he's gonna be the king of the pirates, gets 100 mil fucking bounty. Goes up, people are like, holy shit, 100 fucking mil? Or even after East Blue, Arlong bounty 30 mil. The 30 mil man. Dude. I'm telling you, man! Koji got a bounty!
理事長代理との話し合いは終わったようだな。お前も。
You talk with Skeeto already?
有名人だな。
I wanna see it.
嬉しくはありません。
しかし、クラスメートにはどう
What are they doing? Listen, this is cinematic. I love it, but like, what the fuck? They just start talking and going up and down the stairs. There's some Fate shit, bro. Fate Zero. No, yeah, Takedo, no, I remember. Sorry. They talked last episode, sorry. I thought there was some other stuff. This reminds me of Phase Zero, the circle walk, where they're literally just fucking for the purpose of cinema and like, just like direction rather than like practicality.
ちょっとした有名人だな。
This is how
嬉しくはありませんが、必要な措置だ。
クラスメートにはどう説明するつもりだ？
対処は
覚悟しておくことだ。
Dude, imagine they weren't complete with the conversation and they simply like go, like he walks down and she goes up. They keep fucking just going up and down. Anyways, it's a cool one. Obviously, they didn't plan any of this. I thought that this was like a planned conversation. They just happened to meet at the stairway. She was camping the stairs to talk to
どう
Koji.
説明するつもりだ？
対処は今から始めるところです。
Alright.
質問ぜ。
Hype.
お前
Interrogation
数
time.
学のせも坂柳も満点は取れてなかった。
Oh, Ichinose Glaze. Ichinose getting placed up with Arisu, really?
坂柳も満点はお前だけだ。
そのことについて
I'm surprised that Matsushita is not being mentioned, considering she was a math monster too, right?
そのことについてだが、
私から説明するわ。
Oh,
俺は清高に聞いてる。
疑問に対する回答を持っているのは私なの。
Unrage baitable, Suzune.
入学直後、
Huh?
私は彼と話すうちに、偶然彼がとても勉強のできる生徒だと知ったの。
What were they talking about? The value of human life? And is it equal? No. That was like monologue that Koji had, right? And then she threatened him. multiple times in volume 1 of the light novel with sharp things that she was gonna stab Koji, and in that time she realized, damn, he's smart.
ここからまんべんなく平均くらいだった。
抜いてもらうようにお
Oh,
願いしていた
chill
の
the
に
aura!
なんでそんなことを。
Suzume cover up, wait a minute! Damn, Koji? Suzume's trump card. Nah, this is great. I bet Koji's very happy about this. It's like perfect. The framework that I set up, you are my ultimate tool. You're doing all my bidding for me.
備えた戦力の温存。切り札とでもいい。
最初から高得点を取ってもらった方がクラスにとっても有利に運べたはずだ。
You never know.
存在になる。排除しようと誰かが動き出しても不思議じゃない。
狙われていたかもしれない。
表では綾野浩二君は坂柳さんの戦略によって一度は退学の危機にあったわ。
だ。
この1年間で私たち D クラスの団結力は飛躍し、
Yeah.
正しい判断に綾野浩二君が狙われたとしても協力し合って守ることができる。だから大きな底上げを始めることにした。
Okay.
堀北の飛び抜けて得意ってことなのか。
I can do everything.
それについては今の
We can't show it all, baby. We don't know. Oh, you'll see pretty soon, the Yukimura. You'll see, bro. Just check the fucking GPA score stats.
それについては今の段階では答えられないわ。どちらにせよ真実在であり続ける。
なるほど。堀北さんの言いたいことがよく分かったよ。
Hirata Glaze.
確かに映る。しかも僕たちクラスメート。
I want other characters to pull up and be like, I'm also smurfing too. Like EK or some shit, like a Yamauchi, you know? Or even the NPCs that said, yo, bro, what the fuck? His is lower than mine. Yo, I'm smurfing too. I haven't shown you my true power level just yet. Don't look down on me, guys.
確かに具体的なステータスの見えない相手は不気味に映る。しかも僕たちクラス意味がない。
ええ、不作だわ。
The threat, bro. He's a
他の
menace.
クラスも今頃は相当驚いてるだろうな。
これが来るよ。
Nice.
驚かせて悪かったわね。
I'm glad that Sakura is not in the room right now. He already left. Okay, Suzune, again, over-delivering at this point. I have, if there was a performance review to give to Suzune right now, I'd say 10 out of 10. Like, there's nothing I could ask for more. Genuinely, like, you are just doing so well at this point. It's just crazy how well you're doing.
これが綾野浩二君の数学満点に関するからくりよ。驚かせて悪かったわね。
Shabashir was talking all that shit in the fucking stairway, bro. She thought she was in Fate Zero walking down the stairs saying, looks like you're gonna get interrogated. Bro did nothing. He just walked in. Alright, I'm gonna go home now.
何も言わずに帰るのか。
You don't need to.
どうして今日のことを話してくれなかったんだ。
It's her again!
形成が憤慨する気持ちはよくわかる。誰よりも親身になってグループに。
You were all very kind in teaching me. But I can't lie, I sat there wondering, damn, y'all are stupid as fuck trying to teach me? This is a waste of time.
すまなかった。
正直、それでも長い間、同じグループにいたから分かることだってある。
Yeah?
清田
What's your true grip strength power? Or are you smurfing there too? Dude, they don't know. They don't fucking know. They just think we're good at math. They got no clue of piano and calligraphy and her grip strength, bro.
それでけど、それでも長い間、同じグループにいつじゃないってことだけはな。
ありがとう、形成。
That was so empty. I know you're not a bad person, Ayana Koji. Thanks. Anyways.
ありがとう、形成。
Just dead.
仲直りの握手。
Okay.
お
Alright, make up.
仲直り。
That's crazy, using his injured hand to shake. I know his bag is preoccupied. That's wild, though.
仲直り。仲直り記念ってことでさ。宮っちの部。
Okay, let's hang out. That was a cute little scene between the friend group. I feel like this is important. In terms of what Ayano Koji wants, to have independence, to understand what it's like to be a normal human, to do regular normie shit, to have a normie friend group, and to hang out, to be on first name basis, to just vibe. This is like literally his soul. Like this grounds him to life.
欅モールでゴール。
Ichinose in a night?
誰かと待ち合わせ？
Bro just opening his weather app. Bro saw Ichinose from far away. He's like, no, I'm gonna get my phone out. I'm gonna look busy and important.
誰かと待ち合わせ？
この後、 友達と食事で
Everyone talking about the math
去年
score.
の OAA を見た限りだとお前に満点を取る
隠していたのは仲間と相談して
Hide
決
the
めた
math
ことだ。
skills.
これまでは思ってた以上に厄介な相手のようだ
Opponent? Yeah. You can see opponent. It's definitely not rivals though. Okay, he's on guard. He's on guard.
これまでは
決めたことだ。
隠していただけ厄介な相手のようだ
Okay.
神崎君その言い方はちょっとダメじゃないかな
Bad boy. Dude, the aura loss is crazy. Like pink hair Ichinose is great. I'm glad, right? The design changed 1-to-1. Yeah. No more strawberry blonde shit. But dude, Kanzaki just shows up, gets some lines in, but immediately gets put in place. Bro got a shock collar around him.
神崎君その言い方はちょっとダメじゃないかなどのクラスにもそれぞれのコジ君は敵じゃないよ
同盟はすでに解消された
I think he is probably right. I don't think Koji would do anything to really sabotage Ichinose in this class with malice. If they got in the way though, and if it's competition, of course we're gonna do our best to survive, but like, it's tricky. I think we're on neutral terms. Friendly neutral terms.
これ以上はやめよう
少し冷静さを欠いたようだ
This is why Koji's a Sigma and doesn't have girls around him like that, bro. That's crazy. You a white knight in shining armor and your fucking milady just telling you, bad boy, don't you dare talk shit to my, husbando.
ごめんね状況が
Bro literally made her sick. To break her down. Looks like it worked out pretty well, huh?
ごめんね状況が状況だから神崎君もGクラスになっちゃったでしょ
What a bunch of bums!
甘さは捨てるべきだって分かって
Ruin on the come up.
でも
Whoa! You can't. Okay.
分かってる
What the fuck?
でも
前に俺が言ったことは覚えてるよな。
と共に突き進めって
To the end.
この先一ノ瀬に不満を抱く生徒や現れるかもしれない。
Like me?
何が起ころうと仲間を信頼し仲間を
大丈夫私は絶対にクラスメートを守るよ
That's wholesome?
もししたら一番最初に消えるのは
How about no? Is this foreshadowing? Oh, I'm worried.
そしたら一番最初に消えるのは私だと思ってる
その覚
不満
Oh.
俺はお前が退学になることは絶対に許さない。
残るよそろそろ行くね
ああ
Yo, he leaned in for that. Bro, this is terrifying. He's getting better. Yo, the autistic robot is learning how to use his charms. He's understanding. Oh my god, this is dangerous as fuck. He leaned in for that, bro. There was a sunset lighting in the backdrop too.
俺はお前が退学になることは絶対に許さない。
Okay.
絶対に残るよ
Immediately goes for the hair. Listen, bro, I'm telling you. Very obvious body language that guys do too. When in the presence of someone that they like or find significant, they sometimes play with their hair. Straight up, they go for the hair. They grab their hair. It's a very human instinct, body language. It's subconscious.
絶対に残るよ
But if you're bald, that's why Katsurage shaved his head. Katsurage shaved his head so that when he gets RIZZ by Koji, he has nothing to, show to Koji that he is submitting. He can't fail. Okay. They skipped the dinner! No! I kind of wanted to see their friend hang out.
昨日は大変だったみたいだな。切るの隠してたんだって。
ああ。陽介から聞いた。
Damn, Aura, bro. In front of Pseudo, he holds the bag in his other hand. This is intentional. Up until now, he held it in the uninjured hand. When with Pseudo, he holds it in the injured hand to let him know, bro, I'm built different.
陽介から聞いた。俺のことかばってくれたんだってな。
Pseudo getting some brownie points.
喧嘩が強えのも秘密のうちってことか。
What fighting skills? Yeah, technically he didn't fight. He simply jumped in, right? But like, Pseudo knows, bro. Hosen is fucking tall and jacked and 3 weight classes above Koji. To be able to grip that shit and hold him there is insane.
喧嘩が強えのも秘密のうちってことか。けんなよ。
Oh.
お前はあの宝線を互角以上に止めてみせた。
Oh, Pseudo knows, Pseudo knows.
本当の前
か。
Ask Ryuin.
今のは忘れてくれ。それは俺の目。
たことに腹は立たないの
He's
か。
excited, if anything.
そりゃ最初はなんだそれって思ったけどよ。
Why are they playing K's soundtrack? When she gets a phone from Koji and she starts moving her fucking feet in happiness. They played this shit for Pseudo Koji moment.
腹は立たないのか。
そりゃ最初はなんだそれって俺なりに努力して成長する。
Funny as fuck
他のやつが
soundtrack
どうかなんて
decision.
関係ないだろ。鈴音とは。
Nah, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Don't worry, buddy. You got it.
もう急ごうぜ。
It's actually so heartfelt how close they've gotten. I think that their first interaction was at the convenience store, was it not? And didn't they low-key eat ramen together or something? I forget. In like the first day at Nurturing High School, right? We were at the convenience store fucking around wasting points and they were just like, you know, like eating cup ramen and he's like, oh man, normie life is great. Yeah, he paid for the ramen, exactly! Look how far we've come, man. This is actually such a wholesome moment. So you know what? The K theme playing during this moment, maybe it was intentional. It's a beautiful brotherhood blooming.
やべ、急ごうぜ。
起点を聞かせてくれ。
Oh, another thank you.
貸しにし
Thank
てお
you.
くわ。
Yeah?
それでポイント。
It's crazy bounty.
こんな理不尽極まりない特別試験。
Chairman, don't give a
誰か
fuck.
個人が俺の首に賞金をかけて1年
We don't know if it's the chairman, but if I were to guess, it's Tsukihiro or, you know, Nagumo. One of the two, right?
払い能力を持っていて、1年生がそれ生徒会長。
Yeah.
まさ
And now, Suzune, you have to infiltrate the student council and find out that's her next mission. She lost the bet, so she has to go in now. That's a nice scene of her eyes.
した人。
Infiltrate the student council,
まさか
Suzune.
南雲
That's
会
your
長が
mission.
この一件に？
どうかな。
会長は兄さんのことを気にかけていたけど、
Hmm.
兄さんは綾小路くんのことばっかりだったから。
She knows. Yeah, of course she knows. Did Nagumo hate Manabu though? Was that real? Or was that more of like, you're my rival? Like you're worthy of receiving my harassment? I don't know how Nagumo thinks, but I feel like it'd be cool if it was more of like, hey man, I'm gonna go fucking all out to get rid of you because like you're worthy of that.
かけていたけど、兄さんは綾小路くんのことばっかりだったから、っててもおかしくはないわ。ちょうどいいってわけではないけれど、私はこうしてみるつもり。
そうか。
Bro gonna reject her and probably say, nah, I want Ana Koji instead.
そうか。
あなたは南雲会長を監視させるために、私を生徒でいいわけじゃないわよね。
伝統を大切にしてきたお前の兄貴と、南雲の俺はどちらが正しいかのジャッジは下していない。南雲の改革を見てみたい。
わざわざ生徒会に入れたいのはどうして？
Cause then my tool gets more connections and power and influence. What do you mean? You just become more useful.
時、止める存在は必要になるだろう。
気に入らない部分もあるけど、じゃあ同席をお願いできるかしら。
Nah, we hiding in the shadows.
ええ、反応も見られるかもしれないし。
わかった。
Nagumo!
俺に話ってのは？
Hello.
貴重なお時間かと思います。
Nagumo and his right-hand man. That dude... We've seen a bit of him, right? Late night talks in season 3. No. Stairway? No. Wasn't he a traitor? Wait, what was this guy? Wait. Double... Yeah. We talked to him. There's a stairway scene? And he... What was he saying? He was trying to, like... He's acting as Nagumo's right-hand man while trying to set him up by the stairway. But that conversation... Yeah, it was with Manabu. It was weird. It was kind of weird.
俺に話ってのは？
貴重なお時間かと思いますので、と会入りを希望します。
それはまたどういう風の吹き回しだ？素直にイエスと。
歓迎はしていただけないということでしょうか。
お前は特別だ。してこのタイミングで生徒会入りを希望したのか、答えてもらおうか。
私は兄を亡くすために飛び込んできたのがこの学校です。
And now he gone.
けれど、それが変わる
I
こと
say it
はあ
got
りませんでし
worse for a bit.
た。結局兄が卒業するまで。
He beat her
それ
up.
で和解はできたのか？
They did.
はい。最後の最
Yo, they love doing this pose. Hand right to the crotch. Boom. Camera. The coochie camera
は
angle.
できたのか？
Ichinose first, Susan the next.
最後の最後ではありますが、そこで初めて興味を持つことができたんです。随分血を
Oh.
私も通りたくなったんです。
Loki, he would hate that, wouldn't he? The entire thing was find your own path. Stop trying to be like me. Obviously, she's kind of lying right now, right? She's obviously trying to come up with an excuse that makes sense to, Nagumo.
た道を私も通りたくなったんです。
兄が通った道か。会長になる意志があると思っていいの
I
か？
will surpass you, Nagumo.
私は生徒会長になるつもり。
だが、すでにほなみは1年間生徒会役員として努力してる。
Can Suzune
挽回
pass
できない
Suzune?
距離
Sorry,
だと
Ichinose?
考えて。
堀北と呼ぶのは少し。
I love, like, we saw this last season, last episode too, but like the comp, the back, like this, the shading, the menacing scene right here, right? The comp is really nice. It actually fits so well of like their character and how like dark and mysterious they are in the background and this like 5:30 p.m. left, sunset lighting.
考えていません。
抵抗がある。
Suzune.
鈴音と呼ばせてもらうぜ。
Cause he's not worthy. Cause he used to call Manabu Horikito. Right? And he's like, ugh, you're not worthy of that just yet. So maybe there's gonna be a moment where Nagumo calls her Horikita, and that will be confirmation that like, damn, like she earned it.
鈴音と呼ばせてもらうぜ。2年はほなみ以外の役員がいなくて、ようこそ生徒会へ。
私のソウルソサイティ
今日からは
クラスまでリバンカイ。
働いてもらうぜ。
ようこそ。
鈴音血だけじゃないことを証明してみせてくれよ。
Sup?
よろしくお願いします。
Koji's just been standing there just staring. What's he thinking? I don't know. He just fucking standing, bro.
桐山だ。副会長をしている。
よろしくお願いします。
ついでに
You
遠
wish.
慮しておきます。生徒会って
と思ったぜ。
He's a Sigma. He ain't
とこ
gonna
ろで
join.
綾野浩二、生徒会の仕事もだいぶ落ち着いて期間を割いてやるつもりだ。
Okay.
遊んでやるから楽しみにしてろ。
Sounds like a threat to me, bro. Thank you, Diz, for the 5 months of Prime. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Nagumo obviously finds Koji way more interesting than Suzune here. Bro will not call her Horikita. He's gonna be spending more time with the underclassmen starting in summer. Alright. He's ramping up. We'll see what he got planned up.
しばらく後輩たちにも時間を割いてやるつもりだ。遊んでやるから
K がコーヒーを入れてくれるとはどういう風の吹き回しだ。
大変でしょ？
Okay.
おう。
あったら話そうと思ってたんだけど、清高の数学で満点なんて取るから付き合ってることが余計に言い出しにくくなったし、なんか嫌だし、ステータスで付き合ったみたいに思われるの。
I mean, shit, you were kind of doing that for Hirata, but that was like a fake relationship. But anyways, okay.
ステータスで付き合ったみたいに思われるの。
それは悪いことなのか。
It's like trophy wife
例え
shit.
ば男子にとってステータスだろう。それを求めるなというのも酷じゃないか。可愛くない相手と付き合いたいと思うのか。
Oh shit. Yo, lady killer Koji, this is crazy. What the fuck? He be rizzing everybody. He even rizzed Pseudo today too, man. What the fuck? Dude, this guy's going all out. Holy. They need a separate rating for Rizz score, Rizz power
可愛
scaling.
い？
可愛くない相手と付き合いたいと思うのか。
超かっこいいと思ってるからね、清高のこと。
Unanimously agreed by the whole, first year class, right? They had a whole ass sheet and Koji was like top 5 most handsome characters and male characters in the class. Ho? 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 No! No! What? Really? Okay. I didn't think he would initiate like that. Wow, okay.
え？
待っててくれ。
Who could it be? Gotta be a girl. Gotta be some other girl. If it's Sakura, I'm gonna crash out. Ichinose? Suzune? Arisu? Who else could it be? Oh, it's the knife thief. Hey. Yo. Oh, oh! What the fuck is this background too? Dude, it's blood red fucking sunset. And you heard crows in the background too going caw caw. Not like the happy kind, like someone just fucking died. Oh my god. Dude, I love how he also hid the shoes right there. He hid Kei's shoes, I think, to make sure, like, you know, ICHIKA doesn't understand what's going on. White Room soundtrack! Hell no! She checked the shoes, bro. Anna Koji removed the other pair of the shoes. She immediately looked at the shoes, bro. This girl dangerous. Okay, that went from menacing to hilarious real quick, especially with Koji's reaction. He fucking audibly said, "Oh fuck." Bro gasped! He got outplayed! I got the grocery! Oh! You can't play the White Room soundtrack during this moment! Dude, this is hilarious! It's actually so funny. It's just like, I got the groceries already. You always watching. Dude, she's stalking always, man. Oh god, oh god. She gonna leak? Alright, she's in. That scene was really threatening, actually scary. The comp and her, like, over the background and like the darkness and the shading, the menacing aura of the eyes. But then the topic of her bringing groceries to counter Koji and the audible gasp was hilarious. That was a mix of funny and terror. Why your soundtrack made it funny? What wouldn't you like to know? Forbidden? Yo, this... What happens? What's the penalty if you fuck? Like, they're all to date. Who the fuck is policing if they're fucking privately or not? This is weird. Like, what? Ain't no way Director Skeeter would have cameras involved in minors to check if... Nah, that's... What the hell are they doing, bro? Was that a cut? That's crazy. That's no. She came prepared. I thought. Okay, that wasn't. Okay, man. What? No. She might be from the White Room, man. She's too smart. She came so prepared with this shit. Wow. Okay. Still the knife? このICHIKAだ! Girl, you the one that tracked her. I guess she didn't know all the details, but she's the one that, you know, hey, a certain girl, you know, fucking bought that knife that you anyways. That's not very friendly. Oh my god, leaked. Well, Koji obviously doesn't tell her all the unimportant shit. You know, it's like to not burden her, but I guess she wants to know everything. Fill you in later? Are you wording, phrasing? She said that intentionally, man. What?
ねえ先輩。特に先輩が気づいたのは一緒に買い出しに行った時、私がナイフを選ぶ動きにも
あえて俺が気づくように仕向けたということか。
She wanted to get found?
されてわけも分からず退学にされるのは。
Dude, the entire positioning here too, with her way on top of the bed, looking down on these two. ICHIKA honestly power stance. The body language here, she is dominating the scene.
突然賞金首にされてわけも分からず退学にされるのは。
陣離れした頭の回転。
Fast.
ホワイトルーム生と言われても納得がいく。
And that's why she probably isn't. Dude, her chin, again, chin analysis, it makes sense. Her height, the thing I'm a bit worried about is her height. I don't think she really measures up to what we saw in the intro. Maybe she does? Well, no, I feel like Hosen definitely doesn't. She could. That interest was a bit ambiguous in the height scaling.
した頭の回転。ホワイトルーム生と言われても納得がいく。
ホワイトルーム。
だがあとはなんだ。
She feels like a joker. She has a lot of fun, setting shit up, stirring up the pot, understands that KOJI is the real deal, wants to have a little bit of fun. It's not like malicious in an evil way. It is malicious in content entertaining way.
知らせるような行動を取るメリットは何だ。
それじゃあお詫びの品も渡したどうぞご自由に。はあ？何それ
？It was never about the cooking. Again, from the beginning with pseudo stuff, it was never about the cooking. It was a knife. She just wanted to start a shit pot, probably get K involved, and probably gonna have fun with the drama that's gonna happen after.
ゆっくりしていってもいいんですか？ということで帰ります。
Scary, creepy darkness behind the doors too. Did she? ICHIKA by the doorway is terrifying.
帰ってほしいけど。ということで帰ります。
Okay.
その特別試験以降、新たな試験はまだ始まらず。俺を狙っている確認できない。
おはようございます。綾野浩二先輩。
It's too obvious that it can't be her, is my take with Nanase. Yeah, it looks like Summer's here. No more of the red jacket, and Nagumo said he's gonna get involved in Summer.
綾野浩二先輩。
ああ、おはよ
う。Yo.
空にな。
Giga Chad, bro, holding the bag with his injured hand still in front of the girl. Damn, bro, he did it intentionally.
空に何かあるんですか？
何も。
No, I'm just orphan.
ただ青しぶりだな。
I'm just looking at the sky. You know what? We got something else to look at in this frame.
しても久しぶりだな。
はい、ご無沙汰していました。したと思っています。
Yeah, you do? Really?
恨んでいますか？私のこと。
俺を退学にする特別試験だったわけだろ。あの試験はもう終わったのか？
期限は2学期が始まるまでです。
Okay.
それなのにありですか？
気にならないと言えば嘘になるな。
Imagine there's like a cooldown. There's like a rule set of like how often you're allowed to go at KOJI. So, I don't know.
簡単には通用しないことが前回で確認できましたから。
多学年の絡む特別試験。
Just waiting for a perfect opportunity.
1年生の方では特別試験で退学者が出たみたい。
クラスから男子が1人退学しました。
Drama.
違う。無慈悲にいなくなることもある。
Did you really care? Were you really laughing? Wasn't even in your class. Random 1C kid gone.
なくなることもある。後悔しないように過ごす必要があると改めて強く認識を送るつもりです。
Won't regret. She wants to make the most of it.
綾野浩二先輩も。
Oh! Yo, just like last episode. The way that like as soon as we did that, fountain shit started to go up. Whoa again. This slow motion shoe pan scene.
綾野浩二先輩も送るようにしてください。
Yeah, he's here to live life to the fullest. And then transition to Chabashira ass. Yo, I'm sorry, this girl ugly as fuck. Why'd they fuck her up like that? Like every character here, just like the proportion and everything. This girl just wow, they did the pigtails girl dirty. Not unless they timed that, man.
全員揃って一足早い
The
夏
yacht,
休
the
みのバカンス
luxury
に
yacht
ついて
again?
お前たちはこの豪華客船で自由に
The
夏休
luxury
みを
line,
満
is it the
喫で
same
きる
one? Yo, Koenji's gonna eat it up
豪華
again.
客船で自由に夏休みを行うようなことは
Cap,
一切
I
ない
doubt it.
しかしこの船旅を楽しむためにはならない
Okay, pass the test
特
and
別試
enjoy.
験はいつから行われるんですか？
いつもなら次回の特別試
Shabashira
験は
ass! Dude, this camera angle is the best one so far. God damn, bro.
次回の特別試験
Man, they fucked her face up again. What do they have against this girl?
始まる流れだが次回の特別試験は夏休みに無人島サバイバルに参加し競い合ってもらう
Reminds me of the season 1 finale with Ryuan going Bear Grylls and just roughing it out in the forest, bro. We got a survival island game. Past that, and then we're on the luxury yacht shit. No test, they say. I doubt it. There's probably gonna be games and other shit involved. It's gonna be really fun. All right, great episode to kind of just like set up for the next arc, transitionary stuff, wrapping up, you know, the old stuff with what happened with Ayano Koji and the classmates. EK is a hater, bro. EK the ops. Pseudo stepping up, so cool. NPC characters that skip 3 seasons talking, funny as fuck. Sakura doing nothing. The friend group is really important to Koji though. It serves again as his like root. It grounds him to reality and what it's like to be a normie here. Now, Suzune again, just going beyond the Call of Duty to deliver on, you know, her role as a leader. Koji didn't have to do anything. He actually even thanks her multiple times, genuinely. And Suzune also confronts Manabe. Sorry, not Manabe. Not Manabu. He confronts Nagumo, right? And then Nagumo obviously like doesn't really consider her a threat, but I think that might be his undoing. She's been stepping up a lot. His interest is obviously with Koji, but we'll see where that's going. He's gonna get more involved as summer starts. He's definitely gonna be in the island survival arc and maybe the yacht too. The ICHIKA scene was terrifying and funny. Especially with the White Room soundtrack playing as she just pulls up the grocery bag that she came ready with condoms. That was peak comedy. I don't know if that was meant to be comedy. That shit was hilarious. Very commanding presence she has. And Kay kind of being left out in the dark. Now she kind of realizes, right? Wonder what's going to happen there with their relationship. It's a little bit sour because he obviously keeps her in the dark. All he has to say is, shh, I don't tell you these details because I want to protect you, baby. Like all he got to do is say that. And then the Nanase stuff, she feels... Oh, her goal is to have no regrets. She's locked in. It feels too uncanny that she would be White Room though at this point, so I'm gonna kind of forget about that and move on. ICHIKA too, like, I don't know. All of a sudden, so now it's really, you know, what's his name? Yagami and the other pair. We'll have to see exactly how they're gonna be playing in the upcoming arc. That's pretty much it. Get hyped for the new special test, and then we going on a luxury yacht vacation. If you're still here though, you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content. And until next time, take care.